Tintoretto, book 45, from the Masters, a knowledge publication. I've got a Tintoretto print from 1650 and of the Nativity. So I'm interested in this artist, Italian artist. The one we have, of course, is not a painting, it's a print. Done much later than the painting. 1518, 1594. Jacopo Tintoretto, son of a Venetian dyer of textiles. Okay, so we have artwork. We have a rich variety of scenes. Unfortunately, my nativity scene is not one of them. Okay, Miracle of the Slave is number 1. Miracle of the Slave. I don't know what that is. Full-scale masterpiece. I think we've got a holy character coming down from heaven with a halo and a book, possibly a saint. I don't know who he is. There looks to be a saint that is fallen during work and is dying. And I suppose the implication is he will be saved. To St. George and the Dragon. Oh. So there's a dragon, there's a white horse, there is a St. George, there is a long lance. There is holy benevolence helping St. George. Doesn't explain these pictures, just tells you what they are. Susanna and her elders. Susanna and the Elders, 1560. She's looking in the mirror. She's got pearls. The elders are supervising her. They are worried about her. There's one there looking at her, there's one there looking at her. Okay. V. Finding of the body of St. Mark. They find a body of St. Mark. Six. Ascension. Part of the Ascension. 7. This is Pietà, I think, or lament. Pietà. Restored by Tintoretto himself. It's an exercise in composition and dramatic mood. Beautiful composition. The hand on the left is showing his wound. Eight. Jesus is bound. I suppose he's receiving his judgment there. Christ before Pilate. So he's about to be told he's going to be crucified. 9. It's far similar to my nativity scene. It's not the same, but there's a lot of elements in here which are in my nativity scene. By Tintoretto. For example, there's a cow, which is the same cow. There's a stable with a low roof with hay poking through. So I'm quite interested to see that. That's how he's done the cow with the slitty eye. This person is in reverse, holding bread. Actually, maybe it's maybe it is the same one. I think it is the same one. 9. Nativity, yes, sorry, it is my picture. It is, that is taken from the Nativity, which we have here. Oh, I'm pleased about that. So this print we have for sale was printed in 1650. It was engraved by Carlo Sacchi. There's one in the Philadelphia Museum of Art, the same as that. There's one in the Metropolitan Museum in New York, same as that. The image was done by Tintoretto and it was amended by Carlo Sacchi. Who engraved it. Okay, I'm delighted about that. So when I sell that print, I can photograph this book and say it's in the book. Okay. The reason the man is in reverse and the cow is looking the other way is because they engraved a copper plate the same as the picture, and when they printed it, it goes to reverse. So again, that locks in nicely, and it all supports itself. "11. Crucifixion. So we've got 1 cross, 2 cross, 3 crosses. SPQR, Romans. There's a lot of horror in this picture. I mean, they're digging, for example, here they're digging the pit to put the crucifix in. They've prepared the wedges to wedge it up. They are pulling ropes to raise that crucifix down into this hole, and there are wedges ready to stick it up. So it's a really gruesome, powerful picture. Again, original. Jesus is shown with 1 nail on his 2 feet. Sometimes you see crucifixes with 2 nails for his feet. So in my amateur jargon, I will say that is a 3-nailed Jesus. So don't mean to sound disrespectful. The thieves are not nailed, they're tied. Oh, they're tied and nailed, I beg your pardon. Jesus is nailed only, no rope. Okay, enough of that one. 12. Origin of the Milky Way. 13. Christ in the house of Martha and Mary. And of course he's assuming a house in the Middle East. Looks like an Italian house. 14. Last Supper. Massacre of the Innocents. These people have been wounded mortally and just chucked over a wall. Horrid. 15, Venus and Vulcan. The Last Supper, 16. You're painting this Last Supper from the side, from that angle, obliquely. It's not the sort of normal front on Last Supper. And Jesus is at the head of the table, not in the middle of the table. So he is trying to show he's original. This character is sitting on a stool. The stool is on its side, so it's a makeshift table. One of them, this one is. The others are actually not on chairs. They're actually kneeling on the floor. I think that's quite original as well. Okay, so you can tell I like Tintoretto. That's the George picture. I'll just show you again this print we have of the Nativity. And we know it's dated 1650 because we've compared it with the ones in the museum, and there is quite a good dedication as well, explaining all about it. Okay, thanks for looking.